Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
This is Cheryl McAfee. I was on the medical call. We are so lucky to have Lachelle Staples here today. She's a nutritionist in the DC metropolitan area. She has extensive experience. She is the meditation specialist, and she has a hula hooping business. You all remember hula hooping? Yes. So she's going to share with you her specially made hula hoops and show you how hula hooping can be good for your mind and your body. Lachelle, how can hula hooping be good for your mind?
Thank you, Cheryl, for having me, and thank you to all of the PG County Community College staffers for allowing me to be here today. So hula hooping is a very interesting thing. So we remember hula hooping from childhood, right? Um, but as an adult, what we found is that it is a tremendous stress reliever. And another benefit is that it helps to shrink the waist and to tone the body. And so many of us remember hula hooping from childhood, of course. We're going to hula hoop a little bit as adults and learn how that is. And so I just want to make sure everyone can hear and see me. Can everyone hear me okay? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to start really briefly with a 5-minute presentation just so everyone understands what mindfulness is. I know many of us may have heard of mindfulness and meditation, but I will share my screen just for about 5 minutes or so to go through a brief presentation. Hopefully I can do it. Let's see. All right. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen, please.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Again, my name is Michelle Staples, and I am the owner and operator of Shelly Hoops, a custom-made hooping business. So today's focus areas will basically be in 3 sections. One will cover mindfulness, so basically focusing on our awareness of our bodies and every move we make, also acceptance of that movement and function of our bodies, and then gratitude. The second area will be the hula hooping part. So we'll practice a little bit with waist hooping. We'll learn a little bit. If you haven't practiced in a while or haven't done it in a while, I'll go through just the basics of keeping the hoop up. And also, maybe some of us will find our flow today. And lastly, body acceptance. So we've heard a lot of talk about body kindness and body acceptance. It's really important, especially because we all come in all shapes and sizes. And so it promotes well-being, not judging our bodies, keeping that stress level low helps us maintain nutritious and healthy lifestyles. So those are our 3 focused areas. So the Webster's Dictionary definition of mindfulness is basically a practice of maintaining a non-judgmental state of heightened awareness, basically complete awareness of your thoughts, your emotions, and your experience. And you do it on a moment-to-moment basis. And studies have shown that mindfulness reduces stress, anxiety, frustration, depression, and even conflicts with ourselves and each other. So mindfulness, a little bit more mindfulness, it involves being fully present. So again, in the moment, tapping into the now and not worrying about what happened in the past or trying to figure out or foresee the future. We focus our attention on breathing, on our thoughts, the way our body moves, how we feel, how our body feels as we're moving, our surroundings. And of course, again, in comes that acceptance. There is no right or wrong way to practice mindfulness. Hula hooping. So why? Well, some of the benefits include it's fun. I mean, who doesn't want to have fun, right? But it also, studies have shown that 10,000 steps a day, 15 minutes of hooping, pretty much the same calorie burn. It lowers cholesterol and strengthens our back, and it also activates our core muscles and helps to address that midsection, the extra pounds that we have in our midsection. It reduces stress. And lastly, it's a wonderful social distancing tool. So you can have multiple people in one room. That hoop is our personal space. So if you have a hoop and your neighbor has a hoop, that's the 6 feet social distancing. So that's wonderful. And I forgot to mention that it also strengthens our immune system, because those of us in nutrition and healthcare know that exercise, getting that heart rate up and that blood pumping, definitely strengthens the immune system. So some evidence-based information. There was a recent study done last year in Helsinki, Finland. They took a look at hooping using a 3-pound hula hoop. So they took 55 subjects. They had them hula hoop every day for around 15 to 30 minutes for 6 weeks. And the outcome was that the hula hoops decreased abdominal fat percentage, also increased the trunk muscle mass in overweight subjects. And the best part of it is lowering your LDL cholesterol. So 6 weeks, 15 to 30 minutes of hula hooping, you will definitely see remarkable results. There's another study that's currently underway. It began this year. So scientists in Turkey are taking a look at hula hooping and its relationship to decreasing breast cancer recurrence. So, and also abdominal fat. And most of us know that abdominal fat and additional weight, especially in postmenopausal women, can increase the risk of developing breast cancer or also having a recurrence of breast cancer. So hula hooping being a positive contributing factor potentially is really great news. So I'm hoping to see good things come out of this. One note on weighted hula hoops. I've heard a lot of people talk about weighted hula hoops. There are a lot of weighted hula hoops sold online. I even sell moderately weighted hula hoops. 3 pounds, anything over 3 pounds is not recommended. It's because of risk of possible kidney or bladder, lower back injury, and also bruising. And so the really heavy hoops are intended for folks that have very, very strong core control and core muscles. And if we don't, we could definitely injure ourselves, and we don't want that. 3 pounds, anything between 1 and 3 pounds is adequate, because we want our bodies to move the hoop. We don't just want the hoop to just spin around our waist and add that weight for no reason. All right, so that's all we have now, a brief presentation. Let's get started. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop my share. And I imagine the questions will be facilitated by Mr. O2. I imagine that's, so if you have questions, put it in the chat box. And if we have time at the end, the moderator will help us out there. So everyone, this class is intended for folks with hula hoops. So if you don't have a hula hoop, it's okay. You can just go ahead and move your body in that way. And I will show my hula hoops at the end. The name of my business is Shelly Hoops. I just saw that question pop up. Okay. All right. So we're going to start getting into a comfortable position. You can either sit in a chair or on a mat on the floor. If you have a meditation cushion, that works as well. So you're going to go ahead and sit with your legs crossed. If you're not comfortable in that position, I invite you to just find a position that works for you. You may also sit in a chair with both feet on the floor. Your back straight, shoulders down, and try to release all the tension from your body. So we're going to start our mindfulness portion of this exercise by taking a few slow, deep breaths. If you would like, I invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze. If you have a hula hoop, you can sit inside of it for the time being. But again, if you'd like, Close your eyes and soften your gaze. Breathe normally. And let's take 3 long, deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Inhale. Exhale through your mouth. Once again, inhale, feeling the chest expand, the lungs fill up with air. And exhale. This time we're going to inhale. And as we exhale, feel your body sink deeper and deeper into your chair or your mat. And return to normal breath. Breathing normally. Relax your shoulders. Notice how your body feels. If there are any muscles that are tense, give yourself permission to relax more and more. If your mind tends to wander, simply acknowledge that thought and send it away without judgment. Continue to breathe. Start by rolling the head slowly as you breathe in a circle. Whatever direction serves you is fine. Continuing to breathe. Notice the muscles in your neck, how they feel, stretching and releasing the tension. Change directions the other way. Feel the muscles in your shoulders and your neck and in your back. Notice how they feel. Notice changes to your body. Bring it back to center. Let's move our ear toward our right shoulder. Feel that stretch. And then the left shoulder. Feel the stretch. Once again, right shoulder. And left shoulder. Bring it back to center, breathing normally. Let's look to the right, slowly. Continuing to breathe, gently look to the left. Once again, to the right, gently. Last time, to the left. Good. And bring it to center. Let's roll the shoulders back, slowly and gently, loosening up the muscles in the shoulders more and more. Reverse to the front, forward. Noticing your body temperature changing. And stop. Return to normal breathing. And relax. Begin to notice any sounds around you. How the chair or mat feels under your body. Notice the weight of your body. Hear your heartbeat as you breathe. I invite you to take 3 deep breaths again. This time we're going to use our arms. Raise our arms above us. Inhale through the nose, arms up. And exhale through the mouth. Inhale again, positivity, positive thoughts. And exhale anything and everything that does not serve you right now. Last time, inhale, arms up. And exhale. When you're ready, I invite you to gently open your eyes. If you are sitting inside of your hoop, or if you have a hoop somewhere nearby, gently stand up with your and grab your hoop, or get your hoop from somewhere in your room. Just a second, I have to adjust a little bit, sorry. Okay, you want to stand shoulder width apart, with your feet shoulder width apart. Grabbing your hoop at 3 o'clock and 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. If you're looking at a clock on the floor, your hands should be right at your sides, your hoop. Continue to breathe and relax your shoulders. Relax your body. We're going to loosen up that midsection a bit. And we're going to twist to the left, as far as you can. Notice the stretch in your back. And to the right. Feel the stretch in your back. Once again, to the left. Stretch. And to the right. Stretch. Come back to center. We're going to lift the hoop over our heads. Straighten the arms. And feel the stretch. Notice the hoop in your hand. Notice your chest expanding as you breathe. Notice your body continuing to loosen up. We're going to do a gentle lean to the right. Notice any changes in your body. And then to the left. Allow your body to lead you. Once again, to the right. And lastly, to the left. Bring it back to center. And gently I invite you to lower your hoop and bring it back to center. Return to your normal breath. Notice yourself inside of your hoop. Know that this is your personal space and your space only. Notice the hoop helping you stand straight and tall. Continue to breathe and relax your shoulders. Notice how your body feels inside of this space. And tell yourself that this space is safe. And it gives you everything and anything that you need right now. This is your personal space. This is your hoop. And this is your healing tool. Connect with it. Acknowledge its presence. And know that this is a safe space for you. One last deep breath in the nose. And big breath out. All the stress and tension blow it out. All right. I invite you to wiggle your fingers. Start shaking your legs a bit just to kind of loosen yourself up a little bit more. And for waist hooping, we take the hoop and we put it in the small of our back, right here. You should be standing legs shoulder width apart. For those of you who have not hooped before, your posture should be again, feet and legs shoulder width apart, the hoop in the small of your back, shoulders down, chin parallel to the floor. This is the correct posture for hooping. You will know that this is the correct, you're in the right posture if you throw your hoop around and it goes around at least 2 times without falling. So let me show you an example. Okay, so if you can do that without moving, you're fine. Okay, so we're going to take our hoop in the same position, and you just move your body either back and forth, right and left, or front and back. Okay, once again, small of your back, shoulders down, feet shoulders length apart. Throw it around. Most people throw their hoops to the left. You can either move your body to the side, left and right, or to the front. So with hooping, we don't do this because the hoop will go wherever your body moves the most. So if you do this, you'll notice the hoop will fall. Okay? Another thing too, if you have difficulty keeping your hoop up, if you just step one leg forward, keeping the other leg back, that will help stabilize you. And don't forget to breathe. This is a good cardio workout. Make sure you're breathing. Okay. One last tip, if you still are having difficulty keeping your hoop up, imagine your navel has a laser shooting from it. And you want that laser to shoot the front of this hoop here. So when you throw your hoop, that laser hit the front of the hoop. Okay. All right. So who wants some music? Who wants to start jamming? We're going to have ourselves a little hoop jam now. All right. Just one moment.
Il m'a dit t'es où, je te rejoins en tel. Moi je m'en bats les reins, j'ai besoin d'un vrai job. Il a vu mes copines, je crois qu'il a flashé. Je suis pas ton plan bête, à ma télé fessée. Je réponds à tes appels, tu crois que je vais la fesser. Moi je m'en bats les reins, j'ai besoin d'un vrai job. Trop tard, je suis trop loin pour toi. Trop tard, je suis trop loin pour toi. Et la plus bonne de mes copines, à mes copines, à mes copines. Mais tu veux la plus bonne de mes copines, à mes copines, à mes copines. Tu veux que bombarder, bombarder. Tu veux que bombarder, bombarder. Toi tu planes que la nuit. Tu crois que j'ai ton time à ton avis. M'appelle pas, bien mort. Je t'ai barré mais t'en veux encore. Toi tu crois viser dans le mille. Faudra trouver un alibi. Trop tard, je suis trop loin pour toi. Trop tard, je suis trop loin pour toi. Et la plus bonne de mes copines, à mes copines, à mes copines. Et tu veux la plus bonne de mes copines, à mes copines, à mes copines. Tu veux que bombarder, bombarder. Tu veux que bombarder, bombarder. Mon gars t'a coulé, rien t'a cramé. Mais tu veux la plus bonne moyen, tu veux la plus fraîche moyen. Mon gars t'a coulé, rien t'a cramé. Mais tu veux la plus bonne moyen, tu veux la plus fraîche moyen. Et la plus bonne de mes copines, à mes copines, à mes copines. Mais tu veux la plus bonne de mes copines, à mes copines, à mes copines. Tu veux que bombarder, bombarder. Tu veux que bombarder, bombarder. Tu veux la plus bonne moyen, tu veux la plus fraîche moyen. Tu veux la plus bonne moyen, tu veux la plus fraîche moyen. Tu veux la plus bonne moyen, tu veux la plus fraîche moyen. Tu veux la plus bonne moyen, tu veux la plus fraîche moyen.
Need to breathe. It's okay to take a break.
What is that? Take it, fuck these niggas
You make me happy. This you can bear. You split right beside me, yeah. And I won't forget. And I really love you. You should know. I wanna make sure I'm right, boy, before I let go. Yeah. Now we had a good time that we can say we hurting each other, yeah. And boy, it's a shame. I won't be foolish, no. I wanna know. I wanna make sure I'm right, boy, before I let go. You know I thank God sunrises and pull up to Coachella. And boots with the ghost feathers. I brought the squad with me. Black on black bandanas. I say it's champagne. I did the damn thing. Dirty Diana. Singing and dancing all in the rain. Ooh, I just wanna have a good time. Turn around, take it inside. And twirl that ass to the right now. Ooh, bunny hop, drop, drop. Cross your legs, turn around and clap. Shuffle to the left, let's glide now. Ooh, drop it down low, 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 low to the floor. Bring it up, Captain Roll. Step on them, step on them, step on them, step on them, kick on them, something you step. Swag the right, serve the left, work the middle till it hurt a little.
Dancing in a way that you would like to dance. Look in a way that you would like to do.
Joanna, your busy body busy tonight. Joanna, making all the dummy tonight. Joanna, your busy body giving me life, oh. Hey, life, hey. Why you do me like Joanna? Joanna. Why you do me like Joanna? Joanna. How you gonna do me like Joanna? Joanna. Hey, Joanna. Hey, Joanna. Joanna. Ay, ay, ay. Hey. How you gonna play me like Drogba, ho? How you gonna do me like Drogba, ho? Oh, DJ Drogba, ho. Hey, DJ Drogba, ho. Joanna, your busy body busy tonight. Mad. Joanna, making all the dummy tonight. Joanna, your busy body giving me life, oh. Hey, life, hey. How you do me like Joanna? Joanna. How you do me like Joanna? Joanna. How you gonna do me like Joanna? Joanna. Hey, Joanna. Hey, Joanna. 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 Why you do me just like that? I go give you all my loving. Love me too, I love you back. Joanna. You be the man, damn sugar. Oh, hey. Give me your goodie bag, I want your goodie bag, baby. Mad. Give me your goodie bag, I want your goodie bag, baby. Big package, hey. How do I manage? Hey, you gon' make me turn savage. Hey, body cause damage. Hey, Joanna. How you do me like Joanna? Joanna. How you gonna do me like Joanna? Joanna. Hey, Joanna. Hey, Joanna. Joanna. Ay. Hey, how you gonna play me like Drogba, ho? How you gonna do me like Drogba, ho? Oh, DJ Drogba, ho. Hey, DJ Drogba, ho.
Find your flow. Your flow is yours. However it looks to you.
Long live the king, you a king, you know it. King already, you know it. Top everything, you know it. King already, you know it. My body so got a king body. Body gon' shine, bling, bling body. Calling all the shots, ring, ring body. Crown on your head, got a king body. Long live the king, you know it. King already, my baby, you know it. Top everything, you know it. King already, you know it. Shine already, it's time already. The line already, it's time already. Shine already, it's time already. The line already, it's time already.
Try to stop it, me say no, no, no. Royalty say don't you, no, no, no. Try to stop it, me say go, 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 go. Bubble up and watch it go, 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 go. Be ruler, yeah. Everybody on the conquer, yeah. Every king be stronger, yeah. King the rule them longer, yeah. Remember who you are, oh. Real king always be no. Give up be brave, oh. And show your people my love. You sang my ready, I say you sang my ready. You line already, I say you line already. Only you got the remedy, I say you got the remedy. Shine your body, shine your body.
Long live the king, you know it. King already, you know it. Top everything, you know it. King already, you know it. My body so got a king body. Body gon' shine, bling, bling body. Calling all the shots, ring, ring body. Crown on your head, got a king body. Long live the king, you know it. King already, my baby, you know it. Top everything, you know it. King already, you know it. Shine already, it's time already. Shine already, it's time already. Shine already, it's time already. Shine already, it's time already.
Shine already, it's time already. The line already, it's time already. Shine already, it's time already. The line already, it's time already. Try to stop it, me say no, no, no. Royalty say don't you, no, no, no. Try to stop it, me say go, 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 go. Bubble up and watch it go, 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 go.
Oh, diamonds on my fist, fighting demons, y'all. Oh, come and rest your head, take your crown off. Oh, woke up in the phone, need to take it slow. Oh, he said I'm moving too fast, need to take it slow. Oh, take it slow. Oh, oh. Take it slow. Oh, oh. Trying to take my baby home. Oh, oh. Take it slow. Oh, oh.
Remember who you are, oh. Real king always be no. If I be brave, oh. I show your people my love. You sang my ready, I say you sang my ready. You line already, I say you line already. Only you got the remedy, I say you got the remedy. Shine your body, shine your body. Be your own king, make the body come rule your world. Yo, 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 yo. Be your own king, make the body come rule your world. Be your own king, make the body come rule your world. Yo, 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 yo. Be your own king, make the body come rule your world. Long live the king, you a king, you know it. Stop everything, you know it. Show them the way, you know it, you know it, you know it.
Excellent. If you need to take a water break, I invite you to do that.
I'm a god. Stalker. I love my life. I love my life. I love my life. I love my life. None of we don't know where tomorrow might bring, cause the future the hours away. So me I live my life today.
Do we want to pause for questions? I'm open to them now if you like.
Hi, Michelle. I put your Shelly Hoops information in the chat.
Okay, thank you.
Can we see some of your hoops over there? You have them for
Absolutely.
children and everything. That was really fun. And you ladies are fantastic. Are you all part of her troop or something? Are you all really PGCC employees?
Ma'am, I work in the math department.
All righty. Let them count the ways.
And I work in education.
Okay.
I'm an advisor.
All righty.
Wonderful.
I work in the ESL department. I'm the pathways coordinator.
All right. I recognize some of the names. Yes.
It's very fun.
Thank you.
COVID.
Right.
This is my COVID workout. I've been doing hula during the whole COVID.
Let me tell you, I discovered hooping during COVID.
Me too.
Okay, so I have a number of hoops. I hand make these. This is my custom. Can you see that?
That's beautiful.
It's a custom beginner fitness hoop. It's about 1 3/4 pounds.
How many calories can you burn in, like, say, a 30-minute session? Oh, you already, Dr. Foster, you already counted them?
Anybody have a tracker on?
Yeah, I got my tracker on. So I'm only at 20 minutes. Oh shoot. Hold on. I'm at 20 minutes with 100 calories, but I usually do like 35 minutes or 45 minutes, and I could get up to like 200 calories easy.
Yeah, 30 minutes is good.
Yeah.
If you have your hoop today, you can certainly feel yourself sweating.
Yeah, I'm
Feel that burn in that workout.
Dr.
I know,
Foster,
Hey,
me and
Natalie.
you need to Zoom
Miss
later.
Jill,
Me
this
and
is
you.
Natalie.
I'm saying who is that? What is your name? Oh,
Tiffany.
Tiffany. Seriously, Tiffany, I got a group. So yeah,
You have a group?
between Miss Lachelle and my other folks, we're gonna get nice and right. Okay.
Yes.
I'm serious. I've been trying to, me and my family, I've got my family involved, and we're doing a hula hoop challenge at Christmas.
Nice.
So on Zoom, we're on a hula challenge.
Yeah,
Wow.
we should do. Oh, that's
It's a
such
competition, and it's a competition.
Yes. You can find me on Facebook under Shelly Hoops.
Okay.
It's just one word, Shelly Hoops, Shelly with a Y. I'm also on Instagram under Shelly Hoops. A little bit more about how I found Discover Hooping is boredom, anxiety, stress during COVID. You know, we had a couple of family members we had stay with us for safety reasons. And I discovered a network of women hoopers of color and allies on Instagram. And there are thousands of us. So if you'd like to connect with that same network, the hashtag is Black Hoopers Unite. It is not just for Black hoopers, it is for hoopers of color and allies. And so it's a wonderful, positive group. You can find lots and lots of beautiful and lovely ladies and gentlemen in that network. And there are other teachers, hoop teachers from all over the country. So again, Black Hoopers Unite is the hashtag on Instagram. You may be able to find some connections on Facebook as well. So I started hooping and taking classes, and then I learned how to make these hoops myself just for my family. And I realized that hula hooping, just like many of us probably do, it offers a special kind of stress relief, and at the same time, a workout, and of course, that nostalgic fun, right? And so once we're able to keep this hoop up, it really becomes a two-way relationship. We give into its space, and its space gives into us. And so it blew up. My business started on its own, and others started asking me, and I was at 100 hoops sold within 3 months. So it just ignited that fast, which tells you that we as people right now, given these current conditions, need ways to relieve stress. So this is a non-threatening, fun way to do so. So this is another example of my custom hoop for adults. I also have children's hoops. So this one is smaller, and they're also lighter. This one is not weighted at all. And I've made hoops for children as young as 18 months old.
Are those small ones in the corner for toddlers? The yellow ones in behind you?
No, that is a collapsible. So I do ship my hoops.
Oh, yeah. Someone asked if that was one for children.
So I do make children's hoops this diameter, but for the sake of this exercise, this is the collapsible hoop. So for my supporters who would like hoops to be shipped to them, I ship locally and nationally. You will receive your hoop collapsed down like this. And then you just simply open it.
Oh.
Now today is going to be one of those days. What is it called? Murphy's Law? So I'll get this open eventually. It's called open rushing and not taking my time opening it. There we go. So it just coils down to a smaller hoop. So this is how they come shipped. And these are also that you can get them in the lightweight, children's, and also the fitness weighted ones. I also do family sets. So this is a set for a grandmother and granddaughter. You guys can see that. So I do family matching sets, and I also do hoops for young boys. So and men. So I have colors and other tapes and ribbons and things, because hoops are not just for women and girls. And so that's what I have. Those are some of my samples. Does anybody have any questions about my hoops that I can answer?
What's the turnaround time after you after we order?
So it's 7 to 10 days before it's shipped out. I do pickups at Bowie Town Center. So if you don't want to pay the shipping, we can negotiate a meetup time over at Bowie Town Center. It's fine. Any other questions? I have some.
The kids hoops, what's the turnaround time to make a kids hoop?
The turnaround time is essentially the same for all of them. Sometimes you can get them as soon as 5 days. It just depends on the number of hoops I have in the queue, because I'm a one-woman operation right now.
Got it.
And they're handmade, so the tubes are shaped, handmade, they're connected by hand, and they're also designed and taped by hand.
Can you put is there a link that we can buy the hoop?
Yes, so I actually have, because my business is relatively new, my website is still in development, and so social media is really what I'm using right now. So let me share my screen. I do have some information for you. Okay. Can you see my screen? Can you all see my screen?
No, you're not sharing.
Uh-oh, okay. Let me try something else. Let me stop this share and this, and then let me go back in. And okay, how about now?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so these are some other examples of my custom hoops at the top. I also have basic starter hoops. So I have hoops for every budget. My custom hoops are a little bit more expensive, but I do have the basic starter hoops as well, and those can be weighted also. I do specialty hoops for, things like breast cancer awareness. Some sororities in the area have requested hoops from me, family bundles, and of course, again, collapsibles. And so this is what I have going right now. So if you'd like a basic beginner fitness hoop, they are $25. They go up to 2.5 pounds. And those are the glitter tape colors on the left of that little box. And then the grip tape colors on the box to your right. Grip tape is used to keep the hoop on the body, because tapes are very, very glossy and slippery. And if you are a beginner hooper, it's better to have a little bit of grip tape going around, so that way you can have a better experience in keeping the hoop up. I also do other custom hoops. I have dance hoops as well. So as you get into the hooping community, you will notice that many, many women move into dancing with their hoops. We cannot dance with the weighted hoops. They're too heavy, and we don't want to hit ourselves in the face and stuff. So I do sell the lightweight dance hoops as well. So dance hoops and children's hoops start at $19. And the basic beginner fitness hoops are $25 flat. They go up to 45-inch diameter. And I'll talk to you a little bit more about diameter in a moment. I also do fabric and ribbon wrapped hoops if you're interested in that, as well as personalized hoops for children. So if the child wants his or her name on the hoop, I can do that too. So any of my customs, fabrics, or specialty hoops, they start at $40. And as far as the ordering, you can email me at orders@shellyhoops.com. My IG handle is Shelly Hoops, or you can send a message through the Shelly Hoops Facebook page. I check those regularly, and I'll be happy to make a hoop for you, your friends, your church, your group, whatever you'd like. As far as knowing what size hoop to get, my hoops for adults go from 38 inches up to 45-inch diameter. If you have a measuring tape, you take the tape and you start at your big toe on the floor, right in front of your toe, and you go up to your navel. And you tell me what that is, and that's how I determine the hoop size. Any hoop that you get should always hit you somewhere between right under your breastbone and your navel. So this one is a little bit big, this one is a bigger one. But the appropriate size would be right about here. So right between your navel, and for ladies, right under your bra strap. For men, just right under your breastbone. So that's the sizing information. For children, any child under 12 years old, I'm unable to make weighted hoops. Weighted hoops are not recommended for children at all. So all of my children's hoops are lightweight, just as you would find in the store. Okay. All right.
Do you have a recording of your teaching technique?
I don't actually. No, I don't.
Okay, that's one of the questions. Thank you.
You're welcome. I do have a group on Facebook, a Shelly Hoops group. It's a private group for my Shelly Hoopers. My Shelly Hoopers are folks that purchase my hoops, but I mean, I'd be open to allowing those who have purchased hoops other places into my group, because we do have hoop jams around the area. In the summertime, we had a hoop jam in Park and Bowie. We also had a hoop jam in my front yard one time when we were just really on lockdown. But again, this is a social distancing tool, so it works very, very well in groups. So you can have groups of 10 or 20. As long as the space is big enough, you're not close to each other because you're social distancing inside of your respective hoops.
Hi, can you tell me what is the difference between weighted and unweighted in terms of what you might need?
So weighted hoops are based on preference. So it gives you a little bit of resistance, and I mean a little bit of resistance. So sometimes the hoops that are very light, so if you go into Walmart or any of the other stores, dollar store, and try to put a hoop around your waist, you'll notice you can't keep it up. It's nearly impossible to keep it up. It's either too small in diameter or too light. So the heavier weighted hoops, between 1 and 2 pounds, are best for beginners because it helps to keep the hoop on the body, and it helps you feel the weight of the hoop, so that way you can learn how to keep that hoop up. But again,
so
I'm sorry.
In terms of diameter, because the hoops look kind of big to me, and I'm a little short and a little small, so not necessarily small in weight, but small. So I was wondering, so I was trying to figure out what's the difference between the kids' hoop. Is it just too small for an adult?
Yeah, so the children's hoops start at about 23-inch diameter. That's really small. That's kind of like the diameter of my collapsible. Okay. This one here is a child's hoop. This one?
Yeah.
And this one is, I believe it's 25-inch diameter. Yeah, this is 25 inches. So this one is for a 5-year-old.
Okay.
And if you can see me, it goes all the way down here.
Yes.
So you want something that hits you about right here. So if you're like 5'1", 5'2", I would recommend a 38 or 40-inch hoop. If for my plus size supporters, 43 to 45 would be appropriate.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Am I out of time? I don't want to go over my time.
Yep. Okay. But we're having fun.
I know, it was so much fun. I had fun with it. I couldn't see everybody, but I could feel the energy coming through. So thank you so much, Mr. Obolt and Miss McAfee.
You're welcome.
and Ms. Webb and other faculty over at the community college. Thank you so much. I had a great time.
Thank
you
you.
are an official PG community colleger now.
Yay! Okay, so feel free to reach out to me. You can also email me if you have questions, or reach out to me on socials. If you have questions, I'll be happy to help out.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful day. Be kind to your body and to yourselves.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.